right.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the heart of Texas and the spectacular AT&T Stadium in Arlington. The perennial Pro Bowler, Justin Tucker, has it on the tee. And off we go from spectacular AT&T Stadium. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. First carry now for the former Badger, Jonathan Taylor. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down. They'll go again here with Taylor. And he'll get this close to the first down. It's a pickup of 4, but it still leaves third and short. Fields from the pistol. He's got his tight end. That's Ferguson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. They'll run out of the gun. It's Taylor. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's second down. From the shotgun, it's Fields. To the left side, into the hands of Moore. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door, first and goal. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
Taylor going to try to pull his way in. And he'll just get up inside those big bodies up front, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown Cowboys. His 12th touchdown of the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will take a 7-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Justice Hill to return. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. They'll start this one with a 3 tight end look. Now the Ravens' big-ticket free agent acquisition. It's Derrick Henry. And this play's going nowhere. Taken down behind the line. A great way for this defense to get on the field and get started.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
Now a second down. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. Micah Parsons, too tough to stop, gets in to bring him down. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
This offense has to find a way to be better on 1st and 2nd down, like living in these 3rd and long situations. Must pass is not a recipe that their offensive coordinator wants to operate in.
Now, fair catch will be taken out near the 35-yard line. 1st and 10 now from the 36. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. A short throw caught by Ferguson. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Now a second down throw for Fields. He gets this one to Moore. And they'll pick up the first down, a gain of about 4. Fields to throw. That's complete. Jonathan Taylor out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. They face second down and 7. Fields operating out of the pistol. That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
Well defended there, and the quarterback's trying to attack this defense outside the numbers. Those really wide angle throws near the sideline sometimes can be very hard to defend, so give a lot of credit to this secondary. They were all on the same page, and the ball falls incomplete.
He'll try to run for it. And he is out of bounds all the way down at the 30-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's good for a Dallas first down. Here's Fields. He'll get that one to Taylor, complete. And he's close to another first down. This is brought down just shy of the marker. 2nd and a yard. Fields now. Off he goes. And he'll be taken down. Ball sitting on the 3. It is first down and goal. They'll run here with Taylor. A dive, and he's in. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Dallas. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. So they come to the line for first down and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Henry. Not much room to operate there. He'll get only to about the 24. We are through 1. It's the Cowboys. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll motion over Flowers. Second down, Murray. Oh, he tried to keep the play alive, but it is intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs.
And this is going to go down as a pick, but it really was the pressure defensively that caused the interception. I mean, he was a little sloppy with his fundamentals, but I think it's as a result of the guy in his face led to that ball kind of sailing, inaccurate throw, and that's just really good team defense.
And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down, but he got the first down.
That's good for a Cowboys.
He'll drop to throw. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after. A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out front.
He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb.
And this offense just continues to roll now, and defensively, they need to stop. They cannot let this lead get any larger. They've got to hold them to 3 if they're going to have any chance of finding themselves back in this game.
Here's Fields to keep it himself. And they are all over that on defense. Good surge, drops him back. Let's put him at the 9-yard line. Fields now on second down. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack. Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cowboys. That touchdown number 3 for him in the game and number 14 for the year. The extra point by Aubrey is good. And the Cowboys will stake themselves to a 21-0 lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Hardy now with the return. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. Three tight ends in the game to start the drive. On first down, they'll start the drive with Henry. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. We'll go three tight ends here on 1st and 10. Going to go right back to Henry. And the defense was ready for him this time. Did not have the same room to run. That one's no gain. We'll try again here. 2nd and 10. No motion over Flowers. On 2nd down, Murray. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short game.
On 3rd down, Murray. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Outside of a turnover, this was probably the worst-case scenario. Immediate pressure in his face with nowhere to go with the ball downfield. Just get the ball out of your hand. Live to play another down. Instead, he retreats backwards, and leads to a massive loss.
Now, fair catch. He'll take it at about the 24-yard line. 1st and 10. Pistol snap back to Fields. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14.
At the 20-yard line.
Taylor gets it out of the pistol. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. 3rd and long.
No gain on the play. It's now 3rd down and long.
Fields. He's got a man. That's DJ Moore. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. One of the Ravens has it. Wow, you think you have moved it down the field with a terrific pass and catch, but got to finish the play. And on the turnover, the defense takes over.
You work so hard, Mike, to execute the play the way it's designed, and you come up with a huge, explosive play in the pass game, only to then lose it because of poor ball.
Oh, the struggles continue. Another interception. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
When you find yourself in this situation, Mike, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You've got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
Now he takes off. And Fields, who's tough to bring down in the open field, gives the D a break as he slides down. But he got the first down. Back to throw. That's into the hands of Moore. A gain of 11 on that one. First down, Cowboys. 2 minutes remain here in this first half. Greg and I back to Arlington at AT&T Stadium after this. A first down throw for Fields. And they're going to get to him and take him down, taken back to the other side of midfield.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
On the handoff, running left, that's Taylor. And a nice run there as he surges forward, a gain of 8, and sets up 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Fields. And that is incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. And that'll set up 4th down.
How often do we see teams kind of nurse these big leads, Mike, especially as the game unfolds? They turn to the ground game. They try to slow everything down. Well, not this offense. They refuse to take their foot off the gas. They're still mining for explosive plays. And frankly, with the way today's gone, I don't blame them.
On 4th down, it is Pro Bowler Brandon Aubrey for the Dallas field goal. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Back out is Brandon Aubrey. Had the field goal a moment ago, and now he'll send this one away. Hardy now with the return. Now an opening past the 30. And a solid run back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10. They'll motion over Flowers. Throwing now, Murray on 1st down. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as the clock stops. 50 seconds to play until halftime. No motion over Flowers. Now Murray on first down. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing again is Murray. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. To throw again is Murray. To the left side, OBJ is there. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. Again, it's Murray. A deep shot for Aguilar. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout. Out is Justin Tucker to try the field goal. This will be from 47 yards. Tucker's kick is good. And the Ravens are on the board just before halftime. Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. Hardy now with the return. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, Murray. That's complete. It's Justice Hill out of the backfield. And he's going to be brought down inside the 15.
And how impressive was that, Mike? I mean, not only to be able to generate that amount of separation downfield, but then to track the ball. Remember, this was a running back, but he looked like a wide receiver, and we're looking around the league, Mike, and a lot of these backs, in order to play in today's NFL, you have to be part receiver.
On 1st and 10, it's a handoff. Wait a minute, it's a reverse. And he's in. Rashad Bateman. Touchdown, Ravens.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and Now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half.
Next to score, Cowboys 24, Ravens 10. Justin Tucker is the kickoff for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes the all-pro returner from last year, Rashid Shaheed. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Back to throw is Fields. Nice gain here. He's going to be marked down at the 35-yard line.
We've watched CeeDee Lamb become undeniably one of the best receivers in the NFL, Mike. I mean, just last season alone, led the league in receptions with 135, while totaling over 1,700 yards for the year. I mean, when the Cowboys need a big play, they're looking for number 88.
Shaheed in motion. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Come to the line now on 2nd and 2. On 2nd down, here's a run with Caleb. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5. Making the read, this is Fields. Not much happening there, just a short gain. Here's 2nd and 9. On the ground, it's Taylor. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here comes 3rd and 6. Fields from the pistol. Now he'll swing it out to his fullback. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free and gains nothing.
I think this is one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks, and now they got a 4th down decision to make.
Fields to throw for it. That's taken in, and he's going to have the 1st down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them. Now it's Taylor. And that'll be good for about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down. They go right back to Taylor. Oh, he's hit behind the line, and the ball is out. And this is taken in by the defense.
So the biggest thing that stands out here, Mike, is...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay, so they might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. He's got his man. It's complete to Thomas. He'll get out of bounds, a gain of 8, and that's going to be good enough for a 1st down.
The most impressive thing about this drive, Mike, has really just been their efficiency. They've just continued to pick up 1st downs, fresh sets of downs. We just saw there with that 3rd down conversion, continue to possess the ball, these opportunities to come away with points continue to go up. There's no more efficient play in the NFL, Mike, than the play-action passing game, and you can see here why. You make the defense have to honor both the run and the pass, and he's able to pick up a nice gain to his tight end.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. They go play action with Fields. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Goes without saying, Mike, you have to be smart with the ball, especially down here in the red zone. You're already in scoring position. I understand they're trying to come away with a touchdown, but at the very least, come away with 3. Worst case scenario is you turn the ball over and you come away with nothing.
And the Cowboys are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Tre'Davious White in coverage. Knocks that one away. They'll try it again from the 2. 2nd and goal. They'll try to run this one in. And he will score again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Dallas. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. Aubrey now for the extra point. He knocks it through. Cowboys will extend this 3rd quarter lead. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Henry. And he'll work his way forward to about the 21. Now a 2nd down throw from Murray. He's going to tuck it and go. Can't beat those legs. 13-yard pickup. A scramble leads to a 1st down.
Mike, anytime you're preparing to play a quarterback like this, the defense has to be prepared to keep him in the pocket. Once he gets out, we can see clearly why he is such a threat with his legs.
On 1st down, Murray. He's got his running back downfield, and it's complete. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal. Aguilar goes off in motion. To the goal line and in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the fourth quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a two-possession game here late.
And this one is blocked. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Cavante Turpin on the return. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. On first down, they'll start with Taylor. The hole closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
They'll go again here with Taylor. He'll dodge one would-be tackler and wind up getting a nice gain of 6 on the play.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
And he's not going to get the first down. Met and brought down in the backfield on 3rd and short. They do not get it done.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
And he's going to have a Cowboys first down. Well-designed play to pick up 16 and move the chains. Working out of the gun, it's Fields. And that is incomplete.
Pretty clear approach here, Mike. You're just trying to take advantage of the size of your tight end versus a smaller defender, and you're just saying box him out, go up for an offensive rebound, and get the ball at its highest point. In this case, it falls incomplete, but if they continue to get that matchup, this quarterback's not going to shy away from giving his big tight end a shot.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. From the shotgun, it's Fields. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down.
This is the point in the game, Mike. We're on 3rd down. You have to get off the field, and they do a great job. They defend everything in the pass routes, nowhere for the quarterback to go with the ball, but they don't keep him in the pocket. They let him escape, picks up the first down with his legs. They're going to be able to run more time off the clock.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. And the Cowboys are going to have it 1st and goal. He'll take this one down to about the 3-yard line. Taylor going to try to pull his way in. He'll try to push forward, but only a yard down to the 2. Again, it'll be Taylor. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone again. Jonathan Taylor. Touchdown, Cowboys. He is having a performance to remember. That is 5 touchdowns for him in this one game. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. Here comes Hill on the return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Murray. He's going to air this one out, looking for Hill. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. Out of the gun, it's Murray. Again, working deep downfield.
Well, they all know the running joke, right, Mike? If this guy could catch, he'd be playing offense. And, well, I think that's kind of a joke for the pass. These defensive players are incredible these days. That's just too easy. You've got to secure that interception for your defense and get off the field.
From the gun, on third down, it's Murray. And that is incomplete.
This has really been the story of this entire game, Mike. I mean, this pass rush has had the advantage over the offense pretty much from the jump. And they've already recorded a couple of sacks, a handful of close calls, and it's the pressure in the backfield is why this team finds themselves with the lead here late in this ballgame.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. That's going to be caught.
You find yourself down big. It's the fourth quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
A run with Taylor. And that'll be a pickup of 3. They face second down and 7. Here's Taylor. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6. It sets up third down. In motion, Lamb. Using the jet sweep for the fake, they run it up the middle. And he's going to be knocked down hard in the backfield. Loss on the play, and it's going to bring up fourth down. What a hit.
This is one of those down and distances where the offense really could either run or pass, but give credit to the defense. They sold out to stop the run, and boy, were they right. They take them down for a loss.
That's incomplete. Daring call on fourth down. Does not work out. And it results in a turnover on down. Aguilar goes off in motion. On first down, it's Murray. Now, deep ball for Bateman. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Working from the shotgun, it's Murray. So just under 2 minutes here in this one. We'll come back and finish this one off after this. On third down, Murray. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's fourth down.
Well, not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it. Continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
And he will take this one in. 75 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Let's see what Murray has planned on this two-point attempt.
The Ravens will line up for the two-point conversion.
They'll drop to throw. That is incomplete. And the two-point conversion is unsuccessful. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
This is tough. You're trying to give your guys a chance and time it just right, but you have to hit it hard enough. This time, it doesn't go 10 yards. Not going to work out.
They'll run here with Taylor. There he goes, inside the 30. Wadarani brings it to the red zone, taken down inside the 20-yard line. Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. Play action now for Fields. Catch is made. That is Schoonmaker. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Here's a 2nd and 6. Now Fields. Quickly to the outside and complete. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down. They are set up with 1st and goal.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect. So instead of celebrating a touchdown, he's just heading back to his huddle trying to keep his head up as everyone kind of looks at him sideways. If that ball hits your hands at this level, you've just got to make the catch. That's what your quarterback's counting on. That's what your teammates are counting on. Frankly, that's what this entire stadium is counting on.
Now a 2nd down throw for Fields. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
You can feel them starting to press a little bit, especially with this passing game. They find themselves so close to the end zone, they got to get it over the goal line. You got to be a little bit more accurate. You got to be a little bit smarter with the ball. And right now, the timing, the spacing, it's just not matching up.
And we'll get whistles and a timeout, so they will stop the clock. Closing seconds, game decided, but timeout anyway. The offense staying put. 4th and goal from the 2. They'll run for it. It's Taylor. And he's not going anywhere. Stuffed behind the line. They have turned it over on down. On 1st and 10, Murray. That's going to be incomplete, so no help there. And we're likely down to a final snap. We'll try again here. It's 2nd and 10. Here we go. One final play. Going up top and looking for Flowers. Oh, and his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. So it's a win for the Cowboys. They continue their winning ways in the month of September. They're off to a 3-0 start. So That'll do it for us. For Greg Olczyk and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys, as we say so long from Arlington.